What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. I know Robert Garcia is with Anthony Joshua. What difference will he make? A lot of people saying they was looking at him hit the pass at the open workout, which I didn't take that serious at all, bro. He just going through the motions, and he probably didn't want to be there. I mean, fight week, you know what I'm saying? A lot of media yesterday on Monday. And then, you know, obviously a lot of media at the open workout. So I don't read much into that. But, you know, if Angel Fernandez is the main trainer, you know, so be it. But Robert Garcia is, if not one of the top trainers in boxing, if not, he is the top trainer in boxing. He helped Madonna, you know, get the tools. And changed her from a rough, rugged fighter to a fighter with a solid real skill set in a short amount of time. So I mean, we can go back and forth about him, but he a hell of a trainer. I mean, in my opinion, he like top 2 in the game. You know, and he was a former fighter, so he know what it feel like. He knows what it feel like to be a fighter. And his father don't get enough credit neither. You know. Great. I would say, well, they don't do this and they don't do that. A lot of people. Caleb Plant, trainer, former trainer. Justin Gamet, he didn't teach no front foot offense. So you can talk about what you want to do, you know, what they want to do and what they don't do all the time. All right, but at the end of the day, no trainer is perfect. Oh, he didn't coach. He didn't fight. Or he don't say nothing in the corner or something. Sometimes, what the fuck I gotta say something for? If a fighter ain't mentally there, you know what I'm saying? You do all the preparing in the gym. You know. You know, but nonetheless, you know, will he make a difference? And of course he will make a difference, to be honest. You know, it's not gonna be the same performance, so it's gonna be a notch up and a couple notches down, couple notches up, few notches up, few notches down. It's gonna be something that's gonna be different, or he wouldn't have hired him. Just as Robert Garcia ain't holding the pads and all that type of stuff, that don't mean nothing. And he definitely gonna give him something that he ain't got already. All right, and can he make Anthony Joshua mentally stronger? No. You know how you buy a supplement and it say, well, support fat loss or support weight loss. He only can support him mentally. And one of the best ways to support somebody, one's the best way to rehabilitate somebody mentally is pretty much trying to get them the answer to the test. If you got the answers to the test, you know what I'm saying? Right there, not even looking in the back of the book, if you got the answers to the test, you're going to feel a lot more confident about taking that test, right? Absolutely. So that's what he meant to do. He can't make AJ no more meaner, no more rugged. You know what I'm saying? But what he can do, you know, from a mental aspect, is mentally support Anthony Joshua. Give him the answers to the test. Tell him what he's doing wrong. You know, we all know UK coaches ain't that good. You got a couple of them that's solid. You know, you got Shane McGuinness probably the best one in my opinion. You know, he probably the best one in my opinion. And Kell Brook trainer, Dominic Ingles, he's really good too. Outside of that, Adam Booth and Rob McCracken, I don't really rate them that high. They probably good amateur coaches, at least Rob McCracken is, but now he getting a real coach, of course it's gonna make them. Now, they, you know, Robert Garcia, you know, also said, oh, he can't make AJ no meaner and mentally can't change nothing. He don't train heavyweights, money change everything. But mentally, he can support him to be a little bit stronger by, you know, showing him some stuff that he don't know. And AJ, you know, holding training camp overseas and not wanting to hold training camp in the UK is a huge issue, in my opinion. It's a huge issue. Just my opinion. You at home, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting the best sparring, the best training. You comfortable, and that's his number one problem. He comfortable. First thing Rob Garcia said, man, we got to make you uncomfortable. bring you to Oxnard, or bring you somewhere that's high altitude like Colorado or Big Bear in California or somewhere like that. You know, come out to the States, come in Mexico or something like that. He should have made him uncomfortable. And then he's still training in the same environment. You think that ain't got in the same sparring partners or the same caliber sparring partners, you think that ain't got no issue to you? You comfortable, you complacent, you happy, you made a lot of money, you need to get uncomfortable. You know, one of the biggest, changes in Miguel Cotto's career, it just wasn't the Antonio Margarito situation. It's when he stopped training with his uncle. His uncle was making him train in 1,000-degree heat gym in Puerto Rico, and he wanted to take control of his career after that. After one loss, and he wanted to go to Orlando and be fucking comfortable in training camp and running training camp, and that's the second biggest turn in his point. Never should have fired his uncle. Everything he put you through in training camp made you a savage for the fights. And Anthony Joshua is just too comfortable in the UK, too comfortable sparring the same caliber of fighters, too comfortable in the same environment. When he came to America, I thought, I think Anthony Joshua, he figuring some stuff out. He ain't figuring it complete out. A lot of people say he should to get a coach that can, teach a perpetual movement and show, man, you can't learn that shit from December to now. This ain't Rocky 3, nigga? You can't learn that. He got the right coach for the job. I say that. He got the right caliber coach for the job. All that move your shoulders and perpetual movement and using, it's a wrap on that for Anthony Joshua. That can't be. He 32 years old. That can't be taught right now. Especially training over in the UK, and he had Tabidi, he be having Tabidi and stuff in camp, but that can't be trained, bro. That can't be taught at this point. That can't be trained unless it's some type of unhidden type of. And he did move well versus Andy Ruiz. I ain't gonna lie. So it might be it, but his best way to go in there is inflict pain. And Robert Garcia just got to give him the tools like he gave Marcos Maidana. That's why you love him so much. He's done it before. You got to just give him the tools that he needs. And that's supporting Anthony Joshua mentally. Making him, no, man, you doing this, man. You got your weight too much on your front foot. Your front leg too stiff. Balance your weight out. Step in. And when you step in with a jab, throw the right hand hard. Throw it to the body. Tuck your chin. Okay, you know we can't get your head off the line, but what we can do is get your feet off the line. Let's work on getting your feet off the line. Derrick James would have been a hell of a choice too. For him, it would have been a hell of a choice. And Joshua showed a lot of potential in the Andy Ruiz fight, showing what he can do. He got athleticism. He can balance. He can be balanced. Man, obviously people ignorant. He losing power in his car, and his sign is on. His hazards is on, but you really can't see him. People just ignorant. I'm telling you, man. Southeast Michigan is just full of ignorant mofos. But nonetheless, so yeah, of course Robert Garcia can make a change. He's done it with Marcos Maidana. He's done it. Maidana has some things Anthony Joshua don't got. A lot of heart, a lot of toughness, at least to the naked eye. But mentally preparing somebody like, bro, your best bet is going to see a sports psychologist. If we being real, that's your best bet, is to go see a sports psychologist. So if you're dealing with, that type of stuff, go see a sports psychologist. But Robert Garcia can help from the physical, mental aspect, if that make any type of sense. By giving him the techniques, the tools inside the ring to feel confident. Give him the answers to the test. So yes, Robert Garcia mentally plays a role in the rehabilitation of Anthony Joshua. Now making him meaner, that's up to, Anthony Joshua. Like my man's in dodgeball. What got him mad was seeing his ex-wife, with a new man and with their kids. Hey, What make Anthony Joshua mad? He still seem a little happy going into this fight. He'd be a little bit too relaxed. Like, some need to, like, hey, smack the shit out of him. I don't know what make Anthony Joshua mad. You know, talking to his baby mama or whatever it is, that tends to do the trick for a lot of us. I don't know what it is, but he need to get angry. You know. And right now, what I'm seeing, you know, I pick Anthony Joshua because I'm following the money. You can check out the prediction video. That's it. I solely think it's just too much money on the line for them to let Usyk win. And I think that's why Usyk bulked up, and that's why Usyk want to go for the knockout. Because he know if the fans know, and all the robbery, all the amount of money, that's tied to Eddie Hearn's his retirement plan. That's tied to his kid's retirement plan. So we know, that's why Usyk bulked up. And I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to put that in my notes before I get out of here. Because I'll be talking myself into good video ideas. If I don't write it down, I'll be on my head for the rest of the day. He'll be on the shitter. Oh, that's what I meant to talk about. But of course, and Robert Garcia can make a difference. Mentally, physically, at the end of the day, he should have been on that before December. But too much money like AJ lose, in my opinion. So they ain't gonna get down. You know, you got to make him lay down. And I think Usyk probably need a knockout. You know, you got a promoter openly rooting for Anthony Joshua, understandably so, but it is what it is. But I do think Robert Garcia can make a difference. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, link in the description. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Whole 9, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. All that's in the link tree. Peace.